Dodgers come in at 7-2. So we can pull out a victory. Yeah. All right. It's your boy Knockem. Game 10, Dodgers come in at 7-2.
Just about set to get things going in Southern California. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, we'll look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Oakland A's and the Dodgers. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, two guys here making their second start to the year. Each of them coming off of a victory in their first time around. So they'd obviously like to build on those performances and get this season off to a really good start.
Talk about as the night progresses. First, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. As 2012 AL Manager of the Year Bob Melvin aligns his guys this way. Set to face these guys, he's been an all-star as both an American Leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Haren.
Come on, Dan.
And there you see Coco Crisp now as he stands in to get this one underway. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Sellers retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. So Coco's gone to start things out, and with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Alberto Callaspo will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here's a swing and a ground ball taken there by Uribe. Throw to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the inning for Haren, 2 down.
That's not an easy play down there at third base. You see him have to go to the backhand side there, looks it into his glove, and then makes that strong throw all the way across the diamond for the out.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fouled straight back. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. But now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that 2-out double.
Brandon Moss will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And that's dead center for strike one.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Justin Sellers will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a half swing here, but it won't strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. Justin Turner will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Split the gap and get down for extra bases. And now he had some trouble with it in left.
I'll tell you what, if you hit a ball that the shortstop jumps for, and then it winds up going all the way to the wall, you know you smoked that thing. This is a rocket. It's going to zip right through the alley and allow him to get into second base easily.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. For Turner, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Swing, and he shoots this one to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Reddick able to get it in quickly, and that'll hold the runner at third.
Boy, you want a wake-up call as an infielder? How about this one? That's just a dug and cover there.
Matt Kemp will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the...
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes. And he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. Now here's the first pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And the 2-out count will not come to pass as the inning is over. The Dodgers are twice away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Josh Reddick will come come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
My fault, my fault.
Batting seventh, catcher, John Jaso.
John Jaso will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And there he goes towards second. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Jed Lowry will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. I'll try to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. We'll get another look at Carl Crawford leading off when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And here is Carl Crawford now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out.
It may be a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Juan Uribe will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. Now the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. A.J. Ellis will dig in now. He's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. One and two.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled away. Now another 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Dan Straley will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. In there at the letters 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he takes strike 3 ball on a fastball, 1 gone.
It's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the first.
Coco Crisp will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Good zip to the Heron fastball as he gets ahead here, 0-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a fastball swung on and misses because really back there, 2 away.
And you know, pitching is a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spot, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Alberto Callaspo will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Third inning, no score to this point. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there against Danny Heron. Still 0-0. Dan Heron makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Here's the 1-1. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, I think this was going to be 2 bases for sure, but it all head breaks loose getting it back in. He winds up taking third on the throwing error.
Justin Sellers will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now the 1-0 just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Justin Turner will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch on the way. Swing and the ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Reddick has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Josh Donaldson will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Man.
First pitch coming. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Crawford is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And neither of these guys are what you'd call flamethrowers, but still a respectable 93 and 90 as their 2 top speeds. Brendan Moss will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And that misses for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And this is fouled back and out of play. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. And that is swung on and missed. He's He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ballgame.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Stick around. We'll see Adrian Gonzalez lead things off after the break. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. And there is Adrian Gonzalez. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home 4th. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the ship. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on.
Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. And he started the home 4th in style. It's a home run.
Yes.
Solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
If these guys want to repeat it, division champs, you're going to need a big year out of this fella right here. He gets himself off to a good start with his first home run of the year.
Let him get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That home run a moment ago, estimated at 408 feet. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Chris is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Yasiel Puig will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
Good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field. This just finds its way into center for a base hit.
stand in with a run in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, and then just one pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch. I'm pretty sure that's not what he had in mind.
And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And gone! A home run!
Yes.
So a 2-run shot here for Carl Crawford. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Pitch right there. That swing tells the story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Juan Uribe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. A laser that time, but a windup with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
A.J. Ellis will stride in again. Struck out swinging his first time. First offering on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And that swung on and fouled straight back. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the A's nothing. Josh Reddick will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. And he hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Boy, that's some movement out there on the mound. You see that as a righty, he'll naturally fall off a bit to the first base side of the mound, and He just uses that momentum to field this thing on the run and do it all himself.
John Jaso will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Here's one more look at it. I thought it had a chance to get out of here, but you see this hit off the base of the wall and skip away. And that's what allowed him to get into third.
Jed Lowry will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a ball 1-0. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Oh, something you don't see a whole lot over the course of a season. But he follows up a triple with, you guessed it, a triple of his own. That's a rarity nowadays.
Dan Straley will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. One run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Runner away from third, now the pitch. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
And that's a good job there to get that run back and just kind of chip away at this lead. It's down to 1 now after the sacrifice fly.
Back to the top of the order now, and set to stand in the center fielder, Coco Crisp. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And a swing and a miss there by Coco as he's down in the count 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. High in the air and deep down the left field line. Crawford is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 3-2. Dan Herron come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. You gotta hope that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And this inning begins with a pitch chopped foul at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Justin Sellers will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. BK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And therefore it is Callaspo who gets him 2 down.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Justin Turner will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound.
Damn.
Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and stares it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they still lead it 3-2. Alberto Callaspo will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Ellis is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. Taken there by Uribe. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Brendan Moss will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. And that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Adrian Gonzalez will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. We'll back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Yeah, take a couple of home run balls out of the equation. He really hasn't pitched all that badly. Good start to the inning.
Matt Kemp will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the 3rd time through the lineup. And guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, we're starting to zero in on it now.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. But he'll get there as he flies it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Yoenis Cespedes will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Josh Reddick will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he takes ball 1. Boy, at a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Some fastball away right here. You're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy, trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
John Jaso will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fouled back. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Sellers is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still a 3-2 ball game. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Eric O'Flaherty is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Sam Fuld will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Carl Crawford will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run. It was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. So to get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swung on and fouled straight back. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away. A.J. Ellis will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Miguel Olivo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. A look at Crawford. Now the pitch. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
And this will be fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. They'll throw to third. And they'll make it to third. And there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know, as a hit it, but you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side and get that runner to third base. If you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Andre Ethier has grabbed a bat here, and it looks like he'll hit for the pitcher, Heron.
Number 16, Andre Ethier.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's his pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it towards backstop. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Justin Sellers will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Brendan Harris will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Brendan Harris.
And this is fouled straight back. Slowly hit to the left side. On the first, and the Dodgers go with nothing as that ends the inning.
Terrible.
Dodgers strand a couple. They're up 3-2. Miguel Olivo will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 37, Miguel Olivo.
Brendan Harris will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop. Chad Billingsley will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he goes with the 0-2 here as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Craig Gentry will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's the first pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Coco Crisp will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. One and one.
Ooh, I might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And a fastball swung on, missed to the side of the top. A's are gone in order. They're down 3-2. Craig Gentry will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 3.
Luke Gregerson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Come on, guys, get some insurance. Come on.
Justin Turner will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Justin Turner.
Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. So one pitch out.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. This is hit hard on the ground toward short. Taken there by Lowry. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they still lead it 3-2. Alberto Callaspo will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Alberto Callaspo.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The victory would belong to Dan Herron should the lead hold for him. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. Hooking just fouled by a matter of inches that time. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. Here comes the tying run home. And happy birthday. Across with the inside the park home run as he catches his friend to reflect on his good fortune.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one. You can see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside the park home run. Somebody get that guy some oxygen.
I'm not sure he's about to have.
Josh Donald will get another crack. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that way. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Now a swing and a ground ball on the first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Brandon Moss will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. He lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Nick Punto will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and 1 down. So we'll need to beware of the ground ball here. Kenley Jansen comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Dang. Whew.
Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
That nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late. He's in there easily at second.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They made him have to swing the bat.
To the right side, but foul, and they'll try it again. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him in the letters.
Eric Sogard will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Now here's a little tapper down that third base line. This could be a tough play. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead is evaporated. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Nick Punto will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 1.
Josh Lindblom will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Number 25, Josh Lindblom.
Yasiel Puig is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Crawford will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Line hard towards short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
2 quick outs here to start. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Uribe will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Josso is there and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. John Jaso will come on now to start things out in the 10th, and you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Kemp is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick start to extra frames. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Jed Lowry will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, you see 94 on the previous pitch. Then he comes back with 81 here. What do you do?
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. They'll try again, 1-2. Fouled back. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, so a perfect start to
quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Craig Gentry will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And he lays off there, 1-0. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw on to the first baseman, Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Miguel Olivo will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. And he committed to that one too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. They hit it. Santa Maria.
Yes.
Solo shot off the bat of Miguel Olivo. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with a walk-off homer.
If we had to single out one star from the Dodgers tonight, I think it would have to be this man, Carl Crawford. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
That's what I'm talking about. Man.
about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 4-3. Good night from Los Angeles.
First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Winning pitcher is Kenley Jansen. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Josh Lindblom. He falls to time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.
Yeah, boy.